Hey world. So this morning I was doing my morning ritual and routine of I have these awesome dreams, and my dreams feel so good. It's like going to different worlds. And in the morning, even after I have gotten out of bed, gone to the bathroom, I'll get back in bed and just to remember those dreams, and I'll get back into that state that I was. It just feels so good. And then I've also been doing a gratitude practice for years and years. In the morning I will, and at night before I go to bed, I just am grateful for stuff. And because I've been doing it so long, probably it feels so good to do that I do it every morning just to get in that like really good feel good state. And so this morning I was doing that, and as I got back into bed, it's Saturday, I have things to do, but just taking that 5 minutes, I started to get in that feel good state, the gratitude state. And something different happened with my perception of myself and my perception of self-love. And what that was is, in my gratitude, I was grateful for Salenta. Now, when I say Salenta, I mean my human form, my physical form, my humanness, the fallibility of the Salenta. And the light is changing here. And in so doing, I realized I've been reading the book, The Seat of the Soul and the Journey of Souls, and it talks about the difference between your soul part and then your physical part. And one of them describes it as your personality. The personality is the Salenta part, the physical, the human part, but my soul is something different. And the more that those two align, the more harmony I have in my life, the more authentically I'm traveling through this world. And I noticed this morning I was seeing myself in that separation. My soul was seeing Salenta and being so grateful for Salenta and having this love and appreciation for Salenta, that those really good feelings that I had were then going toward me. And it was a different perception than I've ever had before. And self-love in and of itself is very ephemeral. It's this thing out there, right? And how do you love yourself? It could be, appreciating yourself, not being hard on yourself, validating yourself. There's 1,000 ways to love yourself. Self-care, the things that you do to your body. But this was a whole new level of, in creating the separation of my soul and Salenta, and then bringing those things together again, and viewing it in the fact of me loving me externally, like my internal loving my external. I realized that if I can do that more, that's me appreciating my humanness. That's me loving and appreciating my humanness instead of being upset with it because it's a human and I make mistakes. And Salenta does shitty stuff. Salenta doesn't always do the things she wants to do in her head, the high-minded stuff. She is lazy sometimes. She yells at her kids sometimes. She does all sorts of stuff that maybe my soul wouldn't want. And I think that's the part of us that's hard on ourselves, and that's the part the less we're aligned to our humanness, to our Salentaness, to our Beto-ness, our Raphael, our Darren, our Brian, the people watching, hey guys, love you all, then the more I'm gonna not love myself. And so that was my little inspiration this morning, because it felt so good and it felt so different. It felt so real. As I had taken myself out, myself, whatever it is, my soul out from my body, and then looking upon my body in a different way, I had this new appreciation, this new love, this actual love in my heart for myself, which I don't know that I've ever felt to that extent, like love in my heart, which was it was really nice. And it happened so instantly, so naturally, that I had to take a step back to just analyze what was happening so that I could share it with you guys, because it's a very powerful thing, I think. And now even thinking about it, I have that feeling, which I've never necessarily had before. And when I love myself from this place of just adoration, like I would, someone I really respect and really care for, then I can accept and honor their humanness, just like I would someone that I really respect and care for outside of myself. Yeah, they do whatever, but that doesn't matter because I love them anyway, because I love their soul. I love that part of them that's just them. And that's almost what it felt like today. Like I was loving me for that part of me, not because of anything else, just that part. So I wanted to share that with you today. Love, love, love you, and love, love, love me, I guess, to a whole new level. And yeah, interesting stuff. So how do you guys love? What are your self-love practices? Because, you know, self-love comes in all different forms, and I think we're all ready for different things at different times. So tell me what insights you've had on this self-love journey. Mwah.